the platforms. And
they should. They should. I think the future is multi-streaming, and it's about getting your content out to as much people as possible. And you can no longer rely on Twitch to be able to provide you a stable income. And I think that when I start multi-streaming, you're going to see a lot of people that are going to move after I do it.
Versus throw.
Like that will, I think it will be a very, very big moment. Migration's real? Yeah. And we'll have to wait and see. But I think that a lot of people are waiting on somebody to do it and for it to actually kind of like happen. Because like, why don't you now? Honestly, because I haven't set it up. I'll probably start sometime next week. How about that?
Hassan says the same.
Let's say you pressure institutions hard enough that Twitch actually enforces some sort of ban.
Yes.
Okay. And then what? I go on YouTube. I start my, I continue live streaming on YouTube. YouTube is not going to take these kinds of pressures seriously.
For one,
Man.
Starting the operation.
Man. He doesn't know? I guess not.
this guy already destroyed Twitch revenue, so don't come over to YouTube to do the same, as I, like many people, could not survive a sudden 75% pay cut. I got a sick cat that just turned...
Well, let's just real quick. I mean, how many YouTubers do you know that censor content in their videos constantly because they're afraid of getting their videos demonetized or getting suspended? Like, I mean, Decoy did this like 5 times inside of this video already itself. So I think that that proves it immediately that that's not true. YouTube might not give in to pressures through the ADL, but they'll give in to other pressures, and they have other problems that are worse comparatively.
15 that now needs expensive prescription-grade cat food. But also, Hassan has no idea how much more censorship he would face on this platform versus the platform that lets him get away with essentially everything. As I'm convinced Twitch prioritizes spreading propaganda higher than bringing in ad dollars, and Hassan's short ban...
Well, they do that. They do. And it's because the people that are making ban decisions don't have anything to do with making money. They get paid a flat salary and that's it.
Froze it.
They don't
so
care.
moving to YouTube would probably fizzle out his career even faster, as even with Twitch's front page features, Hassan slips even farther behind Asmongold. And as Tectone calls it out, Hassan just doesn't drive viewership.
But Hassan has not built up that credibility to have any draw doing anything else. That's why when he comes on the OTK streams, the viewership barely changes by maybe 1,000 viewers. Where are all of Hassan's 40,000 viewers coming over to watch NMP's game day? They didn't show up.
Which makes sense, by the way. It makes sense. I wouldn't even criticize Hassan for that. I mean, that's like, for example, you know, if I do a beauty tutorial, I don't think a lot of people would want to watch that unless it was ironic. You know, Hassan does one type of content, so if he goes and does something different, obviously less people are going to watch because that's not what he built his audience around. But, like, I think that obviously, like, yeah, sure.
Said this before, whatever viewership you get with a front page feature on any platform is your absolute cap. So I wouldn't be surprised if Hassan moved off platform without the insane levels of support he gets from Twitch to only average a couple thousand live viewers. So that's why Hassan acts like Asmongold's ex, constantly acting out just hoping he'll acknowledge him.
And say a collective thank you to the government for keeping us. I really think this is one of my masterpieces. This one, like, I really, when I thought of saying this, I was like, this is the best idea I've ever had. Save.
Shut the f up, you cockroach. Oh my god. What a disgusting little creature this is, okay? Would you debate him? Yes, but he runs away from that sort of thing because he knows he would be humiliated because all he can do is just like chirp from his hug box, and that's it.
Of course.
Which Asmongold has zero use for.
Because he knows he would be humiliated because
I don't debate people. I don't argue with people for any reason. I don't do it with anybody.
all he can do is just like chirp from his hug box, and that's it. And it is what it is.
Isn't that what Destiny says about you?
That's why I don't consider this a rivalry as much as a
Christ.
charity. Because sadly, an influencer's career is oftentimes based off of relevance, and nothing makes you more relevant than a public beef with a larger creator. Just look at how the H3H3 Hassan debate ended up with Ethan averaging more concurrent viewers than Hassan, as everybody's too
Is
entrenched in
that
their
true?
own beliefs to acknowledge.
Is that actually true? How do you look at viewership on YouTube? I'm not sure if this is it or not. I have no idea. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, it doesn't show.